Hey, good morning. This is Geoff Stunkard for Zookeeper's Diary. And today on Have You Got, we're going to take a look at a classic of drag racing history, which is the one press run only Sox&Martin Book of Drag Racing. So let's go to the backstory on this. The book was published by Regency, which was a small publishing house in 1974. It was copyright by Buddy Martin and Ronnie Sox. It was written by a gentleman named with Bill Neely, and the editors of Hot Rod magazine. So it's actually a pretty interesting look at the Sox&Martin team. What's even more interesting is it contains the text almost verbatim from Wally Parks' classic book, Drag Racing Yesterday and Today, which was out of print by the time this was released. I can tell you it's not an easy book to come by. This particular copy I paid $120 for about 15 years ago. And they do turn up occasionally on eBay or on ABE Books, but if you're going to have to fight for one at auction, you'll probably pay for it. Inside has got great black and white photography. A lot of it is Chrysler corporate photography that was done by Don Hunter and the other people who were down in that area of North Carolina working for Chrysler. There's a lot of stuff that Peterson supplied. In fact, if you have the Peterson color pictorials from the early 70s, a number of the photos throughout these are reprints of sections from those drag racing pictorials of that time period. By that time in 1974, things unfortunately were not going so great for the Sox&Martin operation. The rules changes had basically made the Chrysler products nearly uncompetitive. And the fact this book got released at the time it did probably did not help its sales. But it remains a classic edition, hardbound edition of drag racing history. And again, if you don't have a copy of the Wally Parks book, this is a great way to have a copy of that, as well as all this Sox&Martin history. So if you have the chance to find a copy, look for the dust jacket with TV Tommy Ivo's fire burnout on the cover. It's brown wrappers. If the dust jacket is gone, a lot of times it is. And this is well worth paying the money for if you are a Sox&Martin fan or simply want to have the quintessential drag racing book library. Again, this is Geoff Stunkard for Zookeeper's Diary. Thanks again, and we'll be back.